Hi everyone, it is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers, and I am here for you this week with just a recording only. So this week I was traveling, or am traveling, and so I didn't want to miss stamping with you. So I just pre-recorded a video, so I hope you enjoy this. I picked one of my favorite sets out of the new annual catalog, and we're going to make two really cute cards. And so the stamp set I picked is called Sweetest Cherries. This is a stamp set that also has a coordinating builder punch. You can find this on page 19 in your annual catalog. Right there it is, and down here you can see the 10%, so you can get the stamp set and the punch for only $33.25. You'll be saving 10% that way. Or you can get the stamp set for $18, but you're going to want the bundle, I think. So let's dive right in and make some cards. Oh, before I get started on that though, I did want to remind you that this is the last chance. So this mini catalog that came out in January, it is now the last month of it, and so some things are, or a lot of things are while supplies last. There are a lot of things that are discounted and on sale, so check that out. Don't forget to, you can place any orders that you want. If you have any questions, you can message me and I will do my best to get to you, but do know that I am not at home. But I will still check my emails in the evening. So this is retiring, so if there's anything you want, get it. And there are some really great things, heavily discounted. All right, so let's get into our sweet cherry cards. Let me point it down. All right, so I love this set so much that I did a swap card with it. So the reason why I'm not here live with you is because I'm actually attending a Stampin' Up! Event in St. George, Utah with a bunch of my Stampin' Up! Friends. And you guys have probably heard our incentive trip got canceled, and so anyway, we're getting together, a bunch of us, and that's where I will be. So I do need to cut one piece of designer series paper down. I forgot. This is the new in color designer paper stack. I've showed it before. It comes in all of our new in colors, and you can get these in any color family. So you can get them in both of the in colors, or you can get them in the regals, the neutrals, the subtles, or the brights. And you just get, it's a great way to get all the colors in some pretty patterned paper anyway. So that's where this paper came from, and this is the Parakeet Party that I just cut, and I cut it 4x2, and I don't know which side to use because I like them both, but there's that, so I needed to cut that. Okay, and let me show you where you can find that pack of paper. So you're good, because I'm going to use the subtles on the next card, and sometimes it's hard for people to find, so let me show you really quick. It is right here on page 135. So you'll see at the top, this is the brights, but then there's two numbers. So there's the new brights or the old, the one that carried over. So you can get them in each color family. You get 40 sheets of the in colors for each of the two double-sided, and they're $12 a pack. Now right below, it's showing you the subtles, but you can pick out any color family. The brights, the neutrals, the regals, or subtles. Again, $12 for a pack, and this is kind of what it looks like. So we got some new prints. It has, like, you know, some fun new prints on those color families. But I'm going to be using the subtles on the next card, and on this card I'm using the new in colors. So that's where they're at. Okay, so, woo! My plate from my die cutting machine just went flying. Okay, our card base is the thick basic white, and so we're going to go ahead and fold that in half. And then I went ahead and I have a piece of, I have all my pieces right here. Whisper white, so, or basic white. This is just 5 1/4 by 4. And then I cut a piece of Sweet Sorbet. This is our new in color, and you're going to need the, I'm using the ink pad too. And this is just 1/8 of an inch bigger. So this is 5 1/8 by, what is the other measurement? I just totally forgot what I cut this to. So this is 5 1/4 by 4. This sweet sorbet is 5 1/4 by 4, and so the white is 1/8 of an inch shorter. So the white is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, now we're back on track. I knew it was just 1/8 of an inch. I just couldn't remember which was which. So we can go ahead and we're going to layer those together. The next two pieces I have are these right here. Do you see the little dots around this? These are from the Stylish Shapes dies, which I love, love, love. I've been talking about them a lot. I have 2 sets already, so you're going to want to get them. They are just a set of dies that come with the banners, the circles, and the squares, and I love them. And then I layered it up with a layering circle, one of the scallops, and the sweet sorbet. So they layer perfectly together. They're going to go like that. So those are the pieces I need. I also am going to be using my punch, and I'm going to punch out 2 of the cherries. So you can stamp them or punch them out, or just do them right from the cardstock. This one I'm going to do right from the cardstock. And so we got 2 cherries, and then we need 2 stems, and I'm going to do those in early espresso, and I should just cut a little sliver here, and then we need 2 leaves in the Parakeet Party, that pretty bright color. So I just have a little scrap of the early espresso, and I'm going to punch out 1 and then punch out a second. The thing with the builder punches is you do get kind of some scraps, but they're so cool, so I'm going to just try to be patient with that. And for the stems, I'm actually going to use this leftover piece from the one I cut just to do the little leaves. I'm cutting them right out of the designer paper. Okay, there we go. Now we have all of our pieces. All right, so let's start putting our card together. Okay, so I'm also gonna be using early espresso ink, and I'm going to stamp the bottom with the word sweet. So let me grab that. I have a big block here. I'm going to put that on. We will ink this up. And I'm going to stamp it right along the bottom. Right? Yes, right. Okay. So there we have. I'm just making sure. I don't have my mat here, so I'm making sure it's stamped really good because this is a pretty big stamp. Okay, then what I did is the white was just a little bit too white. Whatever, plain. So I added some speckles in the background. I'm just going to use the back of this old book. So how I did that is I used my Stampin' Blend, the dark soft suede. And whoo, did you see that? I just added some little flecks of in the background, like that. And now it looks like that. You see the little speckles in the background there? Okay, so now we can go ahead and start layering this up. I'm done with the brown, the early espresso, so I'm going to close that up. And I'm going to layer my white to the sweet sorbet. And then this one just has a tiny little edge, remember, just a little edge. And then I'm going to take this, I think I'll do the polka dot side up because there's the polka dot or kind of like the little, almost like a gingham or plaid. I guess it's plaid. Okay, and then this is going to go across here. Then we're going to take our circle from the Stylish Shapes and layer it to our layering circle, the scallop here. Now this one we are going to pop it up with dimensionals, which I just had a sheet I was like carrying around with me forever. And what did I do with them? Here they are. I grabbed a brand new sheet. Okay. So this I should have cut a little bit short. And so I'm going to trim it this way. It's too long. I should have cut it the 3 7/8 or centered it properly. And it's still a little off here, so this is how I'm going to fix it. Okay, now I'm going to glue it down a lot better. Okay, add some glue here. And I don't know why there's not glue here down this side. All right, but there's some glue there. All right, now we have our card. That looks a lot better. Okay, this can just go right on our card base. And just like so. Okay, now the really fun part. We're going to put this on and then do our cherries. All right, so this I'm just going to put right here. Now our little cherry pieces, what I'm going to do, I don't know where did the little leaves go? I know I punched them out, and did I like, who knows? I guess I'll punch out 2 more in a minute because my leaves are gone. And I don't see them in the camera view anywhere. Anywhere. That's crazy. Okay. Well, anyway, our cherries, but we're not just going to put them on flat. You could. But what I'm going to do is take a sponge dauber and my Sweet Sorbet ink pad, and I'm going to like kind of sponge them just to give them a little dimension and depth. So just, this is all you do, just kind of hold it and turn and just ink up your little cherries. Okay, there's one. Like, look at the difference between one that's inked up and one that's not. Just gives it a little something extra. I like it. So then we're going to do this one. And it looks like we'll be doing some more leaves because they still haven't appeared. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to put one down flat, kind of over here. And then one I'm going to put up with a dimensional. And I'm going to do that kind of over here. And then the little stems we're going to put on with mini glue dots. So I'm going to stick one of those here. You could use your liquid glue too, whatever you guys like. I'm only putting one at the bottom for right now. That's going to go there. And then I want this one to go this direction, kind of like they're meeting. So I'm going to do that one here. Okay. And then you could, like, you know, get those down too. But yeah, who knows? I swear, I popped leaves out, right? I know I did because they're missing out of here. But they're also missing out of my desk. So here we go again. The mysterious leaves. 1 and 2. Okay, we got 2 more. Now we're not going to lose them. And then I'm going to put these down. We could do like the other side with, I'm just going to use a dimensional, or not a dimensional, a glue dot. I'll put one kind of up here and one over here. And then I am going to add a little bow with some, those glue dots are sticking to me. One over here. And then I'm going to take the linen thread, which I have just a random stray piece right here. Just going to make a bow and put this on. Isn't this so sweet? I really want to do like a class or a big big class or a theme with this. I just love the little fruit stamps anyway. So cute. And you guys know I love punches. Okay, that little glue dot that stuck to me, I stuck it behind there. I'm going to pop that bow on up there. And now I'm going to just trim the edges. And then to finish this off, they carried over, but just some red rhinestones. They just look really great on this card. You could use the in-color dots. You could use some of these fun flower resin shapes, like you could do all kinds of fun stuff. But I'm using the red rhinestones, and I'm gonna just pop on about. You could do 3 or 5. Let's do 5 today. And we'll put one there and then one down here. Now on the inside, because the outside says sweet, I want the inside to say something. So I'm going to stamp the word friend on the inside in the sweet sorbet. And so where did my black go? Right here. Sweet friend. And so I'm going to stamp that. And then I want to, yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Isn't that so cute? So that is our card. I just love it. Here's a card, another card. And the background paper is from, I believe, the Tea Boutique paper. So I hope you love that card. Again, that was one of the cards I made for my swap card. All right, let me clean off this stamp, and then we're going to make one more card with this cute set, because you guys are going to want it. Although I should have used the cactus set, because I didn't realize I should have realized that it's retiring, and I really, really love that one, and I believe it's on sale, and that was so cute. All right, I'm going to leave that open. All right, our next card, though, let me just get a few things in order. We are going to be using I have some right here. Okay, a basic thick white card base. I'm going to be using the Pool Party again, right from the Subtles Designer Series pack that I showed you earlier. $12, and you get all the colors. They're kind of like the pastel colors. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to be using the decal shapes. These are like rectangles, and they kind of have almost like a torn edge, and I really, really am liking these a lot too. So the two that I just mentioned, the stylish shapes and these are going to be some of my go-to stamps. So you guys might want to grab those. Okay, I do need to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. I'm not going to do any weird measurements. So 4 by 5 1/4. Again, this is a Pool Party. I love Pool Party and like a red. I think that looks always so nice together. And then you could score this at 4 1/4 if you wanted. 4 1/4. I also have an awesome masculine class going on right now. So depending on when you're watching this, registration's open for a week. It's a mega class. You guys are going to make 10 different projects, 8 cards, an 8x8 album or 8x8 shadow box insert, and a cute little bag. So if you're interested, check that out. We are going to put this here, and I think we're going to use the bigger, I don't know where the dies are, but they're right here actually. So these are the dies. I knew I brought them so I could show you guys. They look like this. All these, there's how many? A lot. You get 8 different dies of these. So these are awesome. I've been using them like crazy. And I cut out 2 because I wasn't sure what size I wanted. But now we're going to stamp on here sweet and then friend. And I want to do, I really like the sweet front. We could do sweet birthday wishes. Let's do that. Sweet birthday wishes. So let's do the sweet and red, and then we'll do it in pool party. I just gotta grab my pool party, and then we'll do the birthday wishes in the sweet sorbet. That's what we'll do. Okay, taking that off. Sweet birthday wishes. Okay, so pool party right here, and I'm gonna stamp this hopefully straight up here. All right, there we go. Then on a scrap of white, I'm gonna stamp the cherry this time. Haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna stamp the cherry in the sweet sorbet onto a scrap of white, which I have right here. And I'm going to stamp that cherry, and then I'm just wiping it off with a baby wipe real quick. The sooner you wipe them off, sometimes it doesn't sting quite as much. And then we need the cherry stem and the leaf. And gosh, these are really stuck down there. Okay, so the little cherry stem I'm going to do, and just like a, what do we got here? Crumb cake. I got a little block here. Let's do a crumb cake, a light brown. And then the leaf. Do we need the leaf? Probably, maybe. Well, let's see what it looks like so far. Let's punch these out. All right. We got our little cherry here. We're gonna stamp that. We have it stamped. Now we're gonna punch that out. And then we're gonna go ahead to our little stem that we stamped. And now I'm going to punch that out. See how cute? They just line up so perfectly. And we have that. You can stamp some leaves if you want to, but I think I'm going to pass, and I think I'm going to pop this cherry up here. Kind of making this card as we go along. So hopefully you guys like it. All right, I'm going to put this sweet little cherry over here. I'm going to take the little stem. Where did I put our glue dots? Right here. We're going to put this down. Now my glue dot is a little bit wider than the stem, so I'm just going to roll it, just with my finger, roll it over so it will stick down there. And we want it to say, remember, birthday wishes. That's what I'm doing this time. And do we have? There it is. And we got, well, we're gonna do it in the sweet sorbet. Sweet birthday wishes. Okay. And now we're done with that. And then we can pop that up with some dimensionals. All right, this card would be such a cute birthday card. This would definitely cheer someone up. The sentiments are like sweet friend, sweet day, thanks for being so sweet, wishing you, wishing you a sweet day. There you go. Wishing you a sweet day. Life is sweet. So cute. You could do a little basket with that. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Really cute. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Bring in our card base. We're just going to layer that down flat with some adhesive. Grab your favorite. I love the seal. And we're going to put this down here. Now, I also want to grab that twine, linen thread, whatever it's called. And I actually had two of them here, and they're both... Where did they go? I really need to... Here they are. I was like, I had two, and I don't know where they went. Okay, so I'm going to take my linen thread. I love this stuff. I use it all the time. I go through it all the time. So you guys definitely need it. I'm including it in the man class because I use it on a lot of the projects there. Because this is one of the things I think you can use on everything pretty much. Even masculine cards. Okay, cut the little bow. I'm going to put that up here with a glue dot, and that's going to go right there. And then to finish it off, you could take more of your little dots here, or polished dots, or whatever you have. I think I'm going to try to color some of these polished dots with my blend, my Sweet Sorbet Stampin' Blend. This is the dark. I'm going to take my brush side. I'm going to try to color a few of these. So these are the polished dots, and they are included in the card club this month. So there's this. Let's just color in a few more in case I want to use them. We'll do 5 again because odd numbers. So again, you could color, these are like the clear, or they say in the book they're vanilla and calypso coral. I thought they were white and petal pink. So anyway, the point is you can use them with a lot of things, and you can also color them like we do our rhinestones. You could also go back to the red rhinestones. But let's take some of these now that they're colored and add a few to our project and get this one finished. 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that so sweet? Sweet birthday wishes. So there is another fun card for you. You can add the other ones. Should I just add them? Why not? Okay. So now we have the finished card. So there it is. I hope you love it. Again, this stamp set in the bundle is pretty affordable. I love our punch bundles. You could make some really cute cards with this. So let me show you again the 2 cards that we made. So we have the birthday one, and then we started the video with this one right here. So let me know what one your favorite is, if you like the pool party or the one with a parakeet party with a sweet sorbet. And then this one has the sweet friend on the inside. How cute. So thank you for joining me tonight again. If you want to get any Stampin' Up! Orders, I will have the host code linked below in the description box. Thank you for joining me this weekend, or thank you for joining me on the pre-recorded video. I look forward to being back with you next week and to show you all the fun stuff that I made and did and all that. So I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.